The bus station felt like a cathedral of broken dreams. Rain dripped from my hair onto the cracked floor, each drop like a ticking clock. In my arms, wrapped in my only waterproof jacket, was my 6-month-old son, Leo. His tiny breaths were the only prayer I had left. We were running from a man who built empires out of fear and silence his father, Mateo Rossi. For 2 years I mistook obsession for love, control for protection. But the moment I held Leo, I saw the truth. His future would be gilded cages and inherited violence. So I ran. I had a one-way ticket to Portland, a duffel bag, and $142. It wasn't much, but it was a bridge to freedom. I believed we had a head start. I was wrong. The burner phone buzzed, the one only my sister had. Her voice shook when I answered, "Elena, he knows." Mateo came to the cafe. He said, "You and the baby are his and he'll burn the world down to find you." My chest tightened. I had been so careful, but somehow he still knew. I snapped the phone in half, the sound echoing like a death knell. 20 minutes until the bus, on platform 3, mist swirled in the night air. Leo stirred, his eyes his father's eyes wide with curiosity. I whispered, "It's an adventure, my love." That's when I saw them. Black SUVs rolling to a stop. Men in dark suits stepping out. Marco, Mateo's most loyal shadow, walked toward me. My heart pounded as I turned away, but his voice came steady, almost calm. "Signora Rossi." I froze. His hand touched my shoulder, not rough, almost gentle. He held out a phone. I knew the number, Mateo's private line. "Elena," his voice whispered through. "What are you doing with my son?" "He's mine too," I said. "I'm keeping him safe." A low laugh followed. "Safe from me. If you don't come home, I will tear this earth apart to find you." The phone slipped from my hand. It was over. The ride back to his mansion felt like a funeral procession. Mateo was waiting in the grand foyer, marble and rage in a tailored suit. His eyes burned when they landed on Leo. "Give him to me," he ordered. "He's sleeping," I whispered. "Elena, don't test me." I handed Leo over. Mateo held him with an unsettling tenderness, the same man who destroyed lives, now cradling ours like glass. In his study, his fury erupted. "You stole my heir. I saved him," I cried. "From from enemies, from blood, from becoming like you." He stepped closer, suffocating in his presence. "Everything I've built, every drop of blood, was so he never has to live what I lived. He will inherit strength. He's a baby, Mateo. He needs love, not a throne. There is no normal for a Rossi," he roared, before reining himself back. His voice dropped, softer. "You're mine to protect, even from yourself." He revealed the truth. Rivals had seen me leave. Moretti's men had almost taken us. "Your escape nearly delivered him into their hands," he said coldly. "You will not leave this house again, ever." Days blurred into tension. Then, the night before a meeting with Moretti, Mateo came to me. He pressed a silver key into my hand. This opens a safe deposit box. Inside are passports, money, new names. If I don't return, Marco will take you there. I stared at him, stunned. Why give me this? His gaze softened, a crack in his armor. Because if I die, you and our son, that's all that matters. The key was heavy in my hand, freedom, or another chain. At dawn, he left. I stood at the window, watching his car disappear. Leo cooed in my arms, innocent, unaware. I thought of the key, of freedom, of the life I dreamed of. But I also thought of Mateo, forged in violence, willing to die for us. The truth was undeniable. There was no escape. His love was a fortress, unbreakable. And part of me, the part that remembered the man before the monster, didn't want to leave. I kissed Leo's head and whispered a promise. We would stay. We would survive this dangerous life together. And so, in the heart of a storm she helped create, a mother found peace in the arms of her captor, protector, and lover. The story of Elena and Mateo was far from over, which was only beginning.